All right. What's going on, good people? Back with my Saturn series. Eric Taylor, Tailored to You Coaching. It's 2021. So I've had some requests. And you can comment down below and ring the bell, and please subscribe. Join my spiritual family and my tribe. This is Saturn in Gemini. Next is Taurus. Then maybe Virgo or, wherever. You let me know what you want to see. Okay? But I've had the request for Gemini, so I'm going to honor that. And Taurus is next. That's my placement. Saturn in Gemini. So what is Saturn? This is your restrictions, your limitations, discipline, order, organization, fear, anxiety. Can be business, right? Saturn, it sort of can slow down time. It's the great malefic. It brings benefits when you put in the hard work and the discipline, get yourself, organized. So what's Gemini? We're talking about Mercury. So when Saturn's in Gemini, you're really looking at people who, Gemini is, it's the yin yang, male, female. It's the twins, but it's man, woman. It's the flirt, the trickster. It's sex, it's communication, expression. It's the verbal slut. They love, okay, make sure you see me good. They love to learn, communicate, and it's about ideas. It's not as analytical as Virgo, which is grounded Mercury. And remember, Mercury, 88 days. So Gemini is about variety, right? Funny, it's like the court jester, the flirt, the sex, the communicator. So when Saturn's in Gemini, and you got to get the whole chart done, so you hit me up at Tailored to You Coaching at gmail.com. And let me tell you the famous people. So this is a list. Let's get to the rappers. Eminem, Notorious B.I.G., rest in peace. Who else? Snoop Dogg has this. Cameron Diaz, Missy Elliott, Jimi Hendrix, Billie Eilish. Oh my gosh, who else? So many interesting people. Trying to remember it all. Jada Pinkett Smith, Alana Taylor, my wife from Quench Naturel, QUENCHNATUREL, right? QuenchNaturel.com. Who else? Somebody else really interesting. But I tell you, the one thing that I think is really fascinating about this is that these people can be brilliant writers and technical writers, but what Saturn is going to do is make them focus on it more, and they could be better at editing. This can bring limits and restrictions to your early education, okay, to your speech. You can have a speech impediment, especially if your Mercury is in Sag or Pisces or even Leo. You got to look at the whole chart, see how everything is aspected. There is definitely this thought and feeling that you can be shy in a way. You'll have delays and limits with your writing ability. And then later on, it turns out like, oh my God, you're like this good writer and you can speak for long periods of time. Because Saturn will make you focus on these things. So it might even delay your flirting or your sex life. And then later on, you could be more into it. You can even attract partners where, you have, issues with being able to emote or communicate properly, that you even want the intimacy. So you can become a great novelist and a great public speaker and really a master orator, but definitely a better editor and more technical writer. It's going to take time. So this is going to really happen somewhere between 33 and 38. You'll notice the discipline, the writing. But Gemini in itself, it's these ideas. So Saturn will help you turn the ideas into fruition. Bring them through the structure and order and discipline, bring them to life so that you could be like freaking amazing. It's interesting, like you'll find that these people can get frustrated when they're trying to express themselves sometimes. And Saturn itself, it forces you to get things in order so you can respond to your abilities. And your abilities are ideas, sharing it, writing it, communicating. So that's why, like, you could have some issues in school or whatever from kindergarten to 5th grade, and then at the same time you have your master's and PhD, and you're like this great writer and novelist and public speaker and amazing at sales and marketing. And you can actually be really good at social media. You could be an IT master. Just be patient. You got it. Oh, did I say Missy Elliott has this too? Okay. So, it can be tricky. But this is why you have to get the whole chart done. You hit me up at taylor2coaching@gmail.com because you want to know how your Mercury is speaking, right, to this Saturn, and where your other placements are at. And then what house is this in? Is Saturn delayed in Gemini in the 4th house? Were you verbally abused at home? If you misspoke, were you disciplined, punished? It's in your 9th house, where your thoughts and ideas about religion or whatever, with the fear and anxiety because you lived in a house where, it was too rigid, too strict. So you couldn't express your thoughts. So all this stuff matters, it really does. So you hit me up, Eric Taylor at Taylor2 Coaching, and, we figure it all out. You ring the bell and subscribe, and hit me up, join my family on Patreon. I got people joining me there, my spiritual family. I put the link down below, and I just try to give you exclusive content. I got 2 different tiers, promotions and discounts. I'm building my course now for Intro to Astrology, so you can learn about your Saturn and your Gemini and the house and what does it mean, opposing Venus and all that stuff. And it's the time. It's time, Gemini, to get more structured and disciplined. Get more organized. Share your ideas. But when they're organized and structured, your ideas become life. They become trees in the sky and nature. And you can master writing and social media, and your book turns into a movie. All right? And I think you'll be okay. You could stutter. You could, have issues with your R's or your S or ED or TH, just different things. But it's okay. We all learn differently, and we all have to. This is why it's so important if you're a parent to get the birth chart done for your children, because this can really help them when they have issues in school. There's reasons. They just might be a different learner. And you just make, adaptations to how they, want to dispense language and how they need to and want to learn. It can be such a help and a blessing. I beg you to help your children, okay? I see it with my boys. They all have different learning styles. And I'm so glad that I got their charts done, because now I can help them. And with their moon and their emotions and their Saturn and how they need to respond to their abilities to get disciplined with whatever their Saturn's in. So if it's in Gemini, you need to get disciplined. Practice your writing. Practice speaking in the mirror. Look at your mouth and your words as they come out. Write essays. Okay, essay? So Saturn and Gemini, you are, you're fascinating. All right? I mean, come on, Eminem. Think he hasn't mastered language? Snoop? Billie Eilish already? Her new song for James Bond? Yeah, man. They're doing it. You can do it. Hit your boy up, Eric Taylor, Taylor 2 Coaching. And, hey, man, what's up? Let's be a part of Saturn and the Earth and nature and Gemini. Got a lot of air energy, retrogrades and everything. Next 200 years. So Saturn and Gemini, we are going to need you. Saturn's in Aquarius right now. Okay, the higher octave of Mercury. Gemini, the twins. And then they'll become masters of sex and flirting and writing and expression and communication in their local community. And they could be great at sales, marketing. Not just IT, but also like writing science books. Okay? You got it, Saturn and Gemini. You got this. Hit me up. Eric Taylor, Taylor 2 Coaching. Let me be a part of your spiritual journey and join my spiritual family. All right? Eric Taylor, Taylor 2 Coaching. Happy 2021. And if you're watching this in 2041, we went through some stuff. Probably a lot more than what the history books that you're reading now are telling you the truth about. Okay? Let's fly away. Taylor 2 Coaching. Peace.